coming at you from, yo, represent. I'm coming at you from Germany. Represent from Hohenzollern, Burg Hohenzollern. So I'm here live because I don't have an adapter for my laptop. Gunner's here with me. I'm here with my cousin and her boyfriend. Yes, I still don't have a laptop adapter, so I can just go live for now because I can't edit and render on my computer. Yo, represent, we're live. So I know it's like super early where you guys are, but anyhow, I have to do it this way for now. And so what we're doing today is we're going to this castle called Burg Hohenzollern, which is like a famous medieval castle in Germany. Susan,
Yes.
wie heißt diese Stadt hier? Oder
Hechingen.
Echingen.
Hechingen.
Hechingen. Okay, so it's in Hechingen. Oh, hi, there's somebody there. So the city is called Hechingen and the castle is called Burg Hohenzollern. So I'm going to show it to you. I'm trying to turn the camera around. There we go. Okay, guys, so here is the entrance to the castle. And I am, of course, with my cousin and everybody, so I'm going to have to do this in such a way that I don't hold up our journey through, but I want to take you guys along with us. Hi, Unimatrix. Welcome. Okay, ich bin bereit. Wir können gehen. So I just love these kind of old places. Oh my gosh, look at this, what we see here. And this is just the very beginning. This is just the entrance. Hey everybody, welcome to the street. My gosh, look at these walls. Und wie alt ist dieses Schloss, Susan? Du weißt nicht, ja? Aber von dem Mittelalter, nicht? Oh boy. Oh, lost my live there for a second. This doesn't happen too much. 1823 actually, so it's medieval. It's from the 1800s, but it's still very beautiful. Ja, ich dachte, es wäre älter als das von dem Mittelalter. 1823. Okay, let me show you. It's kind of really awkward. Also, there's so much light. Excuse me, guys, if there's some technical issues here. Grandma vlogging here. You can look through. Oh boy. Careful, Gunner, don't fall out. It's kind of scary, like when you look down, like, cause look, it's like at thigh level. You got to be careful. Gehen wir rein?
Ich weiß nicht, ob wir schon rein können.
Okay, it looks like we might have to wait here for a little bit. I went ahead and started the live. Isn't this beautiful though? And look, you see up there the towers and these, what are these called? Crenellations?
Zinnen.
Yeah, where you can, I guess you could stand with arrows. Although if it's from the 1800s, I don't think they had arrows at that point. I'm kind of really surprised that it says it's from 1827. Although if you think about it, like this old brickwork here, right here, that looks like it could be very old, but this tower up there, clearly, yeah, those are not medieval bricks. It's possible that there are different parts on this tower from different times, and they're doing some repairs as well with the crane. How are you guys doing? I can see the chat there. I mean, if you guys talk to me, I can see. I was having a whole big discussion with my cousin about the situations in Europe. Maybe I'll just go on a little tangent while we're kicking around here. I feel like this is going to be a long live, but it's going to have to be. I miss being able to edit my footage and post it the normal way, but it's just not possible because it turns out it's very hard to find an adapter plug. But that's cool. So we were talking about the situation in Europe, and we don't see any kind of shortages or anything like that. It's just, she says, because they got most of their grain from Ukraine here, so I guess what happened in the end was that they just put the price up. So the price of everything went up, and the gas, where in Canada we were paying $2 a liter roughly, and we thought that was bad. But if you convert into euros what they're paying here, it's like $3 a liter.
This is from 1423, but it's been destroyed and rebuilt multiple times.
Oh, okay, so 1423. So the castle is not from the 1800s. It is a medieval castle from 1423, but it's been destroyed and rebuilt multiple times. Oh, hey, people in the chat. Hi, Heike. Hey, there you are. Nice to see you. Oops. Oh, I lost the chat. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, hi, Ellie. Yes, it is a beautiful place, and I'm going to bring you guys inside with me. I'm just going to give you the virtual tour straight up. So when I was in France, like people did talk to me about the migrant crisis and how this situation affected the country, because it really was a crisis. In France, I was going to interview somebody. Oh, hey, you're in Winnipeg. Cool. I was going to interview someone. It just didn't work out. He was a former reporter with Al Jazeera. He was from Qatar. And I'm just going to go on a little tangent here since we're just hanging around waiting. He was a former reporter with Al Jazeera. He was originally from, what was it, Libya? No, he wasn't from Qatar. It wasn't Libya. It was in North Africa. Maybe it was Morocco. But he had gone to Qatar for work. And he said then all of a sudden, before the pandemic, they fired all these journalists. They fired like 600,000 people from different things. And where's my cousin? Gunnar, where'd she go? I don't see her. I can't find her. I don't see my cousin. Yeah. No, but I don't want to hold her up. Yeah, anyway, they fired all these people. So he lost his job. Yeah? Okay. So he lost his job, and so he left Qatar, and he went back to Volke. Okay, we're going in the castle now. He lost his job, and he went back to his home country, and he bought a house, and this was like right before the pandemic, and then it was like 2 months later, the whole thing hit, and everything was just all messed up. So anyway, he ended up like he couldn't find work or anything. He had spent all his money on this house. Yeah, okay. So he ended up going to France, and we had this whole like discussion about what happened. And oh, here's an English one.
In English?
Yeah. So long story short, the thing is that in Germany they had a ton of migrants. They like took them all in, and they give them a lot of money. They still can receive all these benefits. Gunnar, why are you giving me this? I'm not doing. I know, but here, hold this for a second. Just take. No, but I have to tie my shoe.
Too bad.
Gunnar, just take it.
I'm not falling for that.
Just take it. So they gave them a whole ton of money. So people are complaining here because they're saying, oh, we have to pay so much tax now. It's because all our money went to all of this. They just give the money away. But what happened in France was they didn't do that. They were in these awful migrant camps. So the guy in France was telling me what happened was a lot of those people just were completely disenfranchised. So then there were areas where people, fell into crime and basically selling drugs and things like that because they were just, it's like, desperation pushes people in a bad direction. So in Germany, people are complaining, oh, we have to pay so much tax to pay all this money, to support all these migrants. Whereas in France, they didn't pay so much, but they have other problems because the migrants are all disenfranchised. So there's all kinds of new problems. So basically, yeah, there was like a huge issue with just so many people flooding into the European countries, and I was told Poland to like close the door on them and kick them out, and Greece too. They just were like, nope. Germany took everybody. So that's what I had learned on the way over. Okay, so let's look at this castle. But I mean, it looks good here though. Like the country is beautiful, and it's not falling apart or anything. Okay, so here we are just coming into the entrance. So was it 1423? Gunnar, did you say 1423? Oh, George Frederick and Sophie, the prince and princess from Prussia, prince and princess of Hohenzollern. Didn't Germany get 1 million people? I don't know if it was in one day. Haben Sie wirklich hier 1 Million Leute in einen Tag gekommen von diesen Ausländern, die mit dem
Weiß ich.
Ich glaube, es war nicht vielleicht 1 Million in einen Tag. Probably not 1 million in one day. I don't think so. My cousin doesn't think so. And you see these gorgeous walls. Now, you guys, I love this kind of place. And I don't want to be here, you know, rapping about migrant crisis the whole time. I just want to take a walk through and I want to show you guys. So I might not, you know, talk to you the whole time, but I will see your comments. If you want to talk to me, I'm here. Gunnar has been trying to speak German a lot, actually, which I'm kind of impressed. Okay, here we are at the entrance of the main castle. Now, this is a real castle owned by a real prince and princess. I guess they don't live here because they have a zillion tourists coming through every day. And it's a gorgeous day. Look how blue the sky is. It's just a beautiful day. Hi, happy Joy. Oh, you're in Australia. Yeah, cool. I know you guys don't usually catch me live because you're on the opposite end of the world. So it's nice to get to meet some of you live. Ich bin bereit. Wir können reinkommen, ja. Oh wow, look at this passage here. Big huge door too. Oh my god, I love this. This is so crazy. Look at this. Here, so I'm up at the top of the castle now. And oh my god, it's crazy. It's so high. Like I'm scared to even lean to look. Ooh, look. You can't hear or see? Yeah, I think the Wi-Fi is really bad up here. Can anybody see it now? Okay, wait, chat. I think I'm gonna have to. Oh, I can't chat at the same time. Can you guys see anything? Can you see it now? Can somebody tell me if you're able to see it? Can you guys see anything? Oh, it's okay now. Okay, good. Well, I just want to let you know, like, I'm having some issues with the Wi-Fi up here. Really bad connection because I'm in this castle. And I think that this might happen. Okay, great. Yeah, this might happen, like, while I'm in there. So I don't know if I can actually continue the live. Like, from inside the castle, I just want to show you this amazing view. There it is, the Black Forest. And then over here, the little village. And I noticed that the image isn't very good when I do live. Like my last one, it was quite blurry. Like little villages there. Yeah, it is a really great view. Lots of fields, just these little tiny villages. I mean, it's so small. And then there's like another village right down there, and there's another one over there. It's sort of dotted with villages. I'm gonna try to take you up the steps a bit, but yeah, I lost a live connection when I went through that passage. Also, I totally lost my cousin and my child. I lost everybody. I don't know what happened. I'm sure we'll find each other again. I think that what happened was I took a wrong turn when I got up here. Come on. I'll go through here again. So when you come out of the tunnel, I wanted to show you guys the tunnel, but it was, there's absolutely no Wi-Fi in there. Oh, hallo Susan, ich habe dich gefunden. Ja, ich wusste nicht, wo du warst. Ich bin in die andere Richtung gegangen. Was gibt's da oben?
Hast du Empfang mit deinem Handy?
Ja, hier geht's wieder, ja. Gunnar, I don't like what you're doing. Sitting there, why are you sitting on the edge, please? Gunnar freaking me out here, sitting on the edge. Yeah, Black Forest right there.
Look, the view is really nice.
Oh, there's like, what is that? Ist das ein Brunnen, Susan? Da unten? War das der alte Brunnen? There's an old, what do you call it? A well, yes. Isn't that beautiful though?
Hey, look, show the
I did. They loved it. Yeah, I mean, it's huge. Look at those trees. I hope you guys can see it okay on this because I know how the picture is not super great. Beautiful. I love that you can look down and see this like old little sort of courtyard with the well in the middle. I'm gonna ask my cousin something. They have lots of royalty here in Europe. Susan, der Prinz und die Prinzessin, die wohnen nicht hier. Nein.
Kann sein.
Sie können hier wohnen mit all diese Leute, die sie besuchen kommen.
There's something about Kaiser Wilhelm.
Weil auf der Insel Mainau,
Ja.
der Bernadotte, womit der Schweden verwandt ist, der wohnt dort.
Oh, okay.
Am Bodensee.
Und da hat er ein Schloss. Er wohnt in dem Schloss?
Ja.
Okay.
Die Räume, die kann man nicht angucken, weil er da wohnt.
Okay, so she says it's possible that the prince and the princess live here because there's another one on an island
Steht es nicht da drin.
around Sweden.
Kaiser Wilhelm, there's his name, but I don't know.
Yeah. But let me just tell them, so there's an island like off the coast of Sweden where there's, some royal who lives there and they do receive all these visitors in their castle. Probably it's the only way they can make money these days. I mean, what kind of money is there in being a royal these days? I don't know. What do they really do? But anyway, so they do receive visitors, but they'll be just like areas where you can't go, where they actually still live. That's interesting. Show you a bit more of the view. Super. Hey, Gunnar, I hope you're taking pictures because I'm manning this camera. Take some photos. Did you take some photos of the view?
Yeah.
Where's your bag? Oh, I have it. Little sign here says Prussia, Hohenzollernsche Lande. So like the land of the Hohenzollern. You know, during the pandemic, I remember I bought myself a VR headset. Doing these, it was kind of actually quite depressing at the time. And I thought doing a little virtual trip would be like kind of a pick-me-up. And it was pretty cool. And you know where I went in my virtual trip? I went to Germany to a castle. I don't think it was this same castle. But it was a castle. And it was kind of like a nice little escape for me to pretend that I was there. And now I'm actually here and I feel like, wow, I can hardly believe it. I feel like, oh, this trip was so blessed, you guys. And it started with a prophecy from my pastor, actually. He prophesied over me and he said it was like God was unrolling a scroll for me. I was going to tell you about that in the Paris video, which I can't upload now. I'll tell you more later. And that what he saw for me was freedom. And I was like, oh yeah, really? I wonder how that's going to happen. But, I believed him. And then this trip happened. And so now I'm here. So it's like sometimes you feel like you're really stuck and you're never going to be out. But hang in there because it does happen. The miracle does happen. It certainly can. So it's happening for us, Pretty awesome. So here I am in the real German castle. I'm taking you guys along virtually today, but I'll pray for you that you will get out and you will do your trip and go where you want. Pray that God will bless you also with that freedom. So this is so cool, like when you come into these, this medieval sort of enclosure, you see all these different buildings. And they even have a cafe. I'd love to have the coffee in the medieval cafe. Can you imagine though in the old days, like when the royals were actually living here? walking around here. I mean, back in the Middle Ages with their fancy dresses, and the women with those long pointy hats with the veils hanging off the back of them.
Look at the ladder up on the roof.
Jasmine says we can buy a travel adapter. Well, we tried. We went to like 2 electronic stores. It just didn't work for now, and it probably is just not meant to be for now. Maybe it's meant to be that I live stream.
Ladder up there.
Yeah, a little ladder going all the way up to the roof. Here's the chapel. I'm hoping that I'll be able to show you inside. If not, I'll say goodbye to you now so I don't just like leave abruptly. Wow, this is so beautiful. I just have to sit here and soak it in for a moment. Gunnar. Yeah, take some pictures, Gunny. Okay, guys, I'm going to try to take inside. Wir können auch Fotos auf dem Rückweg nehmen, ja? Wenn wir wieder rauskommen? Okay, weil er hat nicht genug Fotos genommen und ich bin noch auf live mit meinem Handy. Okay, we're gonna go in here. I can't promise you won't get an interruption. Maybe you will. Let's hope not. I think we might though. Oh wow, what does it say? Aposteltor der Kaiser Wilhelm Gedächtniskirche. Like memorial church for Kaiser Wilhelm, I think. My German's not perfect. Wait, what does it say here? Were you supposed to wear a mask in here? Oh, nobody's doing it. Some of these things are outdated. Okay, so here's the old chapel. Oh, you guys can still see it? Kaiser Wilhelm Memorial Chapel. It's an old salon. And, I'm gonna take lots of pictures. You're the cameraman. Take pictures in all the rooms. Okay, good. And then look here, we have this nice tapestry on the wall. Isn't that beautiful? It's a very rich tapestry. I wonder if I can like shrink it down a little bit. Maybe a little less warping. Does he speak any other languages? What I learned French, yes. Like my first language was actually German, and I learned French in school. And from living in Montreal, he did a great handle on it. Like he can sort of manage. He knows like a tiny bit of German. I'm so busy for filming you. No, it's okay though, because I'm on live, you know. So like, it's not like I'm gonna. Yeah, before I was filming like all day, and then I'd get back and I'd transfer my files, edit it, and like every night I was. You're my companions. No, it's fine, you guys. No problem. Just enjoy it. Okay. I mean, I'm probably not going to stream the entire castle, but it's my pleasure to share this with you guys. And don't forget, I'm also sharing it with Erin, who isn't here with us. So, like, I feel like it's a great blessing that I can do this, that I can go live on YouTube, and I can just bring you guys, and I can show Daddy.
Do you want to get ice cream?
Not right now. Maybe like after we're gonna come back out and then we can have a coffee. Little rose garden here. This is like amazing. Oops, I'm on the wrong side of this now. Yeah, like I told you guys, this was my dream. Oh my gosh. I get so emotional. I get all verklempt. Yeah, I remember those days when we were in lockdown and I bought a VR headset, like just to be able to get out of my little tiny space a bit. And I was visiting German castles and stuff, you know. And I feel like it's a miracle. I'm really happy for Gunnar that he can do this. I mean, we just seize the opportunity. Like I had an opportunity. I had somebody that could replace me to take care of Aaron, and my credit cards were paid down. I was like, load them up, man. All the restrictions were gone, and I was like, let's just do it. Do it while we can, you know? Let's not wait for something to change. It's like waiting for your life to be perfect before you have a kid, you know? It never happens. Just have your kid. Just go on your trip. Just do it.
Gunnar, you want to make the app? The app, and you can do it.
Oh, they have a thing that it tells you what's what. Es erklärt.
Ja, ich
Ja.
denke,
Aber dann kann er keine Fotos machen.
das weiß ich nicht.
Weil dann hat er
Oder
das.
wir müssen sehen,
It's okay. Wir sind froh, einfach hier zu sein. Muss die Maske anziehen?
bei Ihnen
Oh,
Einen Rucksack, der sollte zumindest an der Seite getragen werden.
alles gut. Der Rucksack
Okay.
an der Seite.
muss es ausziehen. Aber wo ist die Maske gegangen? I have to put the mask back on. Gunnar, you have to put your mask. Where's your mask? Gunnar? Sorry guys, I have to put a mask back on, believe it or not. And so does Gunnar. Gunnar, where's your mask? Kind of not fun in the hot weather. I kind of wonder, why do you put a mask on in here and you don't have one on in the other place? Where's your mask? Hast du noch eine, Susan?
Ja, ich noch eine Maske.
Phew, my cousin is prepared.
Wir brauchen keine Maske.
Keine Maske?
Wir brauchen sie nicht? Wuhu! Keine Maske! Ende des Maskenpflicht.
Können, aber sie müssen.
Ah, schön, okay. We don't have to wear one, we're so lucky. Woo!
Nein, aber nur im,
Alright.
im Shuttlebus ja.
Nur im Bus, okay, aber nicht im Schloss. Danke. Oh. Mein Hemd geht hoch. Okay. Oh, I hope we keep the Wi-Fi here. Keep the Wi-Fi, as they say in France. Been live for 14 minutes? That's kind of weird. Here's a view in the courtyard. Oh. Well, I can't do better than that, sorry. Anyway, I'm going to try to go in here, but I'm not sure. How come? Okay. Active. Yeah, it was my first language. Yeah. Back in the day. I didn't even speak English in the beginning.
Das ist der Stammbaum. Der ist
Oh, der Stammbaum. This is the family tree. Wie heißt die Familie? Ich habe es nicht gesehen. I don't know what their name. Oh, Infinity. Thank you so much. Infinity, thank you so much for the super chat. Bless you. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, so this is the family tree. Prinz von Preußen. And anyway, here's their family tree. Danke, Susan. They've got it on the wall. Now, isn't that a cool idea? I mean, that's the thing about coming on this kind of trip. It's like, this really inspires me, you know? You see things like this, and it's like it gives you ideas, you know? It makes you feel more creative. Like, oh yes, a family tree, like on the wall. What a great idea. And I love the way that it's made. It looks like a pretty straightforward family tree, though. I can't even read that. I don't have my glasses on now. Wait. What does it say here? Can I? Oh, hey, thank you, you guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for the super chats. Wow, thanks. Hold on, I'm gonna turn my camera around. Thank you, guys. God bless. Really appreciate it. Wow, thank you so much. I'm gonna try to show you the family tree a little bit.
Und den zum Ausgang.
Beautiful. And we've got the chandeliers here. And oh, okay, this family tree though, like it looks really simple over here. It kind of goes into two branches. And then it gets more complicated. I don't know if you guys have ever seen like the family trees of the royalties of England, and how incredibly inbred they were. I mean, no offense to them, but it's just a fact. And Queen Cleopatra, and like they're all like that. And so, oh yes, no, it's the English kings. They had all kinds of hereditary disorders because of it. So, I mean, I can't really get a super good look at this family tree and analyze it, but I could only hope that the Germans were less inbred. Yeah, thank you so much for the super chats, you guys. I really appreciate it. Kind of blown away. Thank you so much. I hope that they were not as inbred as the British. I might look into it later. Here is like what looks to be like another little chapel with gold up in the ceiling. Heaven bound, says Sonia, you're falling for false history. Heaven, girl, don't be so negative. Let's not overthink things today. You know, we're on vacation. Come on, guys. If they said that Cleopatra was inbred, listen, I'm just going to believe it. And the British, too. I mean, why wouldn't they be? Of course they were. They married their cousins all the time. Got some pictures here of those people who lived here so long ago. Wait, let me see if I can pull that shot down again. I'm having some trouble pulling that shot. Thank you, BJL. Thank you very much. God bless you. Nephilim Castle. I don't know, man. Well, yes, these European aristocrats, probably all vampires. Who knows? I'm just enjoying the scenery. Just enjoying the tourism here. I'm trying to zoom out a little bit. It's impressive, you know, and it's different from, well, we saw, when we were in France, was it France? Yes, we saw some medieval stuff. Oh no, that was in England at the tower. You guys saw that video. We went to the tower, and you know, the medievals, they furnished very sparsely. And I've seen it before, the big chunky furniture, big chunky wooden chests and tables, very sparsely furnished. And then this rebuilt, but a lot more ornate. I hope you guys are enjoying like coming through the castle with me. No, Aaron is going to stay. Ja, ich kann es nicht. Oh, danke, vielen Dank, Susan. Ich habe nicht beide Hände. Danke, vielen Dank. Got some swords here. I wonder what this was. Okay, what do you guys think this was? Some kind of like a hall, I guess. Oh wait, no, it says here, what does it say? Grafensaal. Susan, was ist Grafensaal? Oh, it steht auf English. Oh great, they have it in English for us tourists. Count's Hall and Emperor's Hall, that's what we're in right now. Banquet hall and ballroom named Count's Hall. Okay, the largest and most representative room of the castle. Let's see what it was used for. Rarely used with the head of the house, so they're actually still using it. At the north end of the Count's Hall, on a perfectly circular base, is built the Emperor's Tower. Actually, the translation is not super great. It's a bit choppy. So maybe that would be over there. Um, 8 statues of Holy Roman Empire rulers. Where are they? I don't see the 8 statues. I see some medieval knights over there. So, okay, so this was a banquet hall. Like they said, it wasn't used very much before Second World War. And now it is the festive center of large formal dinners and family gatherings of the heads of the house. So clearly the prince and princess, they do still live here and they do still use this. So I guess they just open it up for tourists. Just only walk on the carpet so you don't make a mess. And then when they want to, they can use their home for what they need. Okay, let's see what's in this room. I mean, it would really suck for the prince and princess if they had no Wi-Fi access in their castle. Lots of art here on the walls. It says Maria Zell under the Zollenberg, which is that? Yeah, Zollenberg is, yeah, the name of the council. It was like founded by angels. Some of that, I think, what do they call it, like manifest destiny, or you just feel like this is what you were appointed to be in this position by God, I think. Do you guys like seeing the art? The battles that they had here. This beautiful view of the countryside here. The little villages. Like the art style here in Germany from those old days is quite ornate and it's like a different than the Victorian British. But also like lots of carving, lots of color, flowers. Oh my gosh, should we go in here? This is like a tiny little alcove. I love the blue and gold. It looks so rich. Isn't that amazing there on the ceiling? And look at these curtains. See, rich people like to have big, fat curtains. You guys, we're in a castle where actual prince and princess live. And apparently these rooms are still in use. They just open it up for the tourists and then they go back to living their lives in here. Beautiful velvet sofa. Only for the queen or the princess to sit on. Not us, please. I wouldn't touch anything, Gunnar. It says, the king's living room. It says here it is the living room and study of King Wilhelm I of Prussia from 1797 to 1888, later the first German emperor. So this was King Wilhelm I of Prussia's living room right here. Beautiful curtains. That's a trick. If you want to look like you're rich, have these thick curtains. It's like... Uh-oh. Somebody touched something. That's what happens. Okay, we're just going through the castle here at Hohenzollern castle where the prince and princess still actually live, but they let us plebes come in to visit. So I'm just taking on the virtual tour. What's this? Schlafzimmer. His bedroom. Aber wo kann schlafen? Hat kein Bett. Where does the king sleep? I don't understand. How does the king sleep in this room? Maybe that was his bed in there. Isn't it beautiful, though? Pretty cool. You get to see how the royals live. I'm still like, I'm seriously wondering where the king slept because there was no bed. Maybe he was a vampire. Maybe the king just had like a little coffin somewhere upright. What's this? I looked for the horse's bit and bridle. Wait a second. Hold on, you guys. This is really kind of like, I'm like, no, something's not right. Okay, how is this possible? This is the bedroom of the king. Where does he sleep? Maybe he like hangs from here like a bat. How is it possible he doesn't have a bed? Maybe it explains here. Oh, it was renovated in 1986. So that's why. It used to be his bedroom. It was renovated. So he's not a vampire. He did used to use a bed. They just got rid of it. Okay, what do we have here? Lots of portraits. It's like one of those really, really fancy castles. Oh, look at this room. Oh, this is where they get to have their breakfast. The prince and princess, who still live here. They can actually come and have breakfast in this room. Isn't it beautiful? Doesn't this inspire you? Doesn't this kind of give you ideas like, oh, I think I need to have more blue in my house? Or, you know, maybe I'll put a white tablecloth. That's what travel does. It gives you ideas. You know, obviously we don't live in castles at home, but we can get some ideas from this. Look at the nice fringe at the bottom of that couch and this beautiful blue velvet material. Can have a little touch of that in your home. Just a little bit of luxury like that. Doesn't have to be a whole big thing. I love the painted ceiling. Oh, somebody did it again. And I told you before not to sit on the sofa. Oh, hey guys. I see your comments. Need to escape California, just until, yeah, man, just do it. Make it a priority. But that's what we finally did. We were like, listen, we're just like, our spirits are dying here at home. We're like, our souls are being crushed. We can't keep going like this. It's never gonna, you know, like if your spirit isn't happy, like if you're feeling emotionally like stifled and oppressed all the time, you cannot be physically healthy. So what are we waiting for? You know, and being depressed, like it's really bad for your brain too. So we're just like, screw it. We need to do something really outside of what we usually do. So we're doing it now. We'll have memories for you. This will fuel us probably for like 2 or 3 years. I mean, yeah, it's gonna fuel us for a long time, and lots of inspiration here. Carpe diem, yeah, exactly. I just love this. Breakfast nook here. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at the gold on the walls. I think Donald Trump would be happy to be here. He would feel quite at home. Gold wallpaper. Look what gold wallpaper does. And then up there at the top, can you guys see the, you know, the floral motif up there? Pretty amazing. A little bit of gold. Beautiful carved staircase. So if the prince and princess just want to come and sit here, you know, maybe she has a visitor, she can just sort of sit here with her friend in the little corner, they can do that. Beautiful gold chairs. Gives a very, very ritzy feeling to have a little bit of gold. And I find especially blue and gold is a very luxurious combination, very ritzy. Hi, MoMA. Lots of blue and gold in here. You know, I see people who decorate their own homes where they just take a little bit of inspiration from somewhere like this. You know, you can't have a castle, but you can have a little bit of blue and gold, a little bit of ivy. It's made me really rethink my home, you know, back home. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna change some things, get rid of a lot of stuff. Oh, hey, I'm near you. How cool. Really? That's neat. I kind of wish I could do like a tour where I could meet up with people, meet up with you guys like in different places, but it's not really possible in this case. Here's a portrait. This is one of those like super long German words. This is room. Aufenthaltszimmer. And I don't know what Lakaien is. I mean, seriously, they lost me with this one. My German's good, but you know, this is it's a bit long, right? Okay, so this is the pastel portrait of the Crown Princess Cecile von Karl Langhorst. Oh, done by Karl Langhorst. So the Crown Princess Cecile. That's beautiful. Can you actually go up there?
Yeah.
You can?
Yeah.
Und was haben wir hier? Okay. Fireplace. And then you can just sort of like peek into this room. I can actually like peek the camera around the corner. You guys, can you believe they actually live here? Oh, you can't see. Ugh, that's such a drag. Like it's pixely. I'm sorry about that. I know. I don't know what to do about that. It's because Canadian to European plug, and no matter how hard I tried, so I had to go live. It's like the only thing I could do. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Are you guys seriously not seeing it well? Sorry about that. It's okay. I hope it's okay. Okay, we're going up a dark staircase now. Like narrow winding staircase. Oh, it's gonna be really pixely now because it's so dark. Yeah, I noticed that when I did my other live, the one that was outside. But you know what, you guys, I've noticed. I know that you guys all hate 5G. But in Europe, they don't seem to have much 5G. I know they do technically, but in the areas where they don't really have 5G, I mean, we're seeing it on our phone. It's telling us we're getting 4G. And this is what you get. You just don't get as good transmission. So maybe 5G is not so bad, at least for streaming. There's another room. We got the blue and gold motif again. A beautiful door here. Gunnar, I hope you're taking lots of pictures because I can't take any. Take some nice pictures. Gunnar's a great photographer. It's still fun to watch. Yeah. Oh, hey, Soraisa's channel. Hi. Hey, I brought you all to Europe with me now. Yep, I don't take Parisians as representative. Of course not. No, big cities is always... No, yeah, what I said, I think I said in my last video, no, it's... I know, cities are always different in country. But I was just saying when we came into Paris. It's okay clearish now. I'm upstairs and I'm in front of a window. And also I'm not moving around and it's on me. Let me show you the view. Hopefully you can see. Oops, sorry. Oh, now it's Lara messaging me. Now it's Telegram going crazy. Oh, sorry. I forgot about the red carpet. Oh my god, you guys. I totally screwed up. I went off the carpet. Sort of go. At least they didn't kick me out. Okay, like I'll turn it around. Maybe you can see the view. So I went off the carpet because I went up to the window so that I could like hopefully show you right out the window. Can you guys see that? Can you see the view from up here? You see that out there? It's the valley, you know? I'm hoping the res is okay for that. Oh great, you can see it? Okay, super. Speaking of res, might be a video from Anita going up. I heard she's still down on the res, you know, trying to reconnect with nature. So here we are in another room. What is this? The Princess of Hohenzollern's salon. One of the most important room designs in the princely apartments. This is their apartment. What does she use it for? Dark colors. Yeah, that's another thing rich people like to do, is actually use a lot of dark, like black, red, dark green, and it gives a very elegant effect. You ever notice? Read rich people decorating magazines, you're going to notice they use a lot of red. It gives like a sumptuous dark effect. I think my lens is dirty though. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Right, I'll flip it around. Flip it around. You can look at the ceiling for a second while I clean the lens. Anita would fall asleep here. Here's a beautiful view of the ceiling. Okay, let's hope my lens is clean. Nah, it's still all shiny. I can't fix it. I can't believe though that I can actually still have a connection this whole time. Gunnar, take pictures. The cloakroom. Where are the cloaks? Gunnar, what do you think? Walking through this beautiful house, do you like it? Yeah, is it interesting for you? I'm talking to the back of his head. Teenager. Writing desk. I take a drink every time she tells Gunnar to take pictures. Okay, good idea. That's how we're going to do it. Gunnar, take a picture.
Oh, yeah.
We'll turn this into like a shots game. Oh, isn't that nice? Look at this. And it's like a kind of like dark, dusty rose plum on the walls with this. It's in the same family, but more plum on the sofa. And of course, the blue and gold all the time. These people know what they're doing. Look, blue and gold. I'm going to want blue and gold in my house now. I'm telling you, man. Okay, get your shot glasses ready. Gunnar?
No.
Gunnar, I want you to take a picture of the... That's not nice. Take a photo. Take some pictures of the blue and gold.
Where? This? I take pictures on
Let's get your camera ready. Can I imagine myself living in your... Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, 100%. But I don't think I would want to live in a big city. Like, London was cool and there's so much to see. I don't understand how... I've only been on here 14 minutes, but that's not possible. Anyway. Here, because down there where we're going next, you know, so it's a part where you're not allowed to bring a camera. What were we talking about just before though? Like just before we went down those crazy stairs? It's funny I don't see a no vaping sign anywhere. I see lots of other signs. No dogs. Wear a mask, which we don't really have to do. I don't see anything about. I vaped in Hohenzollern. I'm gonna get myself a T-shirt like that. So I don't know. I can't remember what we were talking about. Oh, you were okay. Last thing. Okay. Susan, wenn du rein möchtest, du gehst nicht rein? Ja, ich gehe rein, aber ich brauche nur ein paar Minuten, um das zu schließen und dann gehe ich mit euch rein. Would I live in Europe? Okay, I'm just going to answer this question, then I'm going to wrap it up and go in there with my cuz. England, Ireland was gorgeous. I would maybe live in Dublin. I mean, it was really stunning. It was amazing. It wasn't as huge as London. And I think in Ireland they have a lot of natural beauty as well. I would consider it. I really would. London, it was hectic. It was like much bigger than Montreal. I don't think I'd want to live there. I'd live like somewhere outside. I liked Bath a lot. I would consider living in England, like outside of a big city, but visiting the big city. Paris, no, I would never live there. It was hectic. Too hectic for me, you know, it was like just so much. You know, like when people from small towns go to the city and they're like, whoa, I've never seen nothing like this before. I felt like that in Paris, even though I live in a city. But it was beautiful. And I'm trying to like process, render, you know, I edited the video and I was going to render it, upload it, but the problem is my plug issue. But you guys are going to see the park in Paris. It was, I mean, the city is stunning. Like really, I can understand why people go there. Germany, you know, Germany's nice, but I don't know if I would live here. Like honestly, I think I'd live somewhere where people speak English. Maybe I'd go to England. I do have a British passport, so I guess I could actually do that. I feel like I've said this before and I'll say it again. I feel like I live in a colony. Like I feel like Montreal is small. I feel like our government is sort of crushing its economy. It's like a shadow of itself. It didn't used to be like that. It used to be like much more happening, vibrant place. And I feel like it's not like that anymore. It's dirty. It's run down. The businesses are like closed one after the other. They narrow all the streets. I know I'm repeating myself, but in case you haven't heard it, I have some complaints about Montreal. Just in terms of how it's run, it's okay that it's not a big city, but I just don't like what they're doing with it. That's the only issue. So yeah, would I live in Europe? I think so. I probably would live in England. I mean, if I had a way to, you know, support myself, obviously. Definitely, I like it a lot here. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm going to have to do another video where I tell you about the quality of things. I want to get into that here, but I got to tell you, like, you know, this issue of like everything's made in China back home, it's not like that here. And I'm going to just button my lip and not get into it because I want to save that for another time. I just want to say thank you for joining me today. I'll show you one more time. The courtyard here in Hohenzollern Castle. Thank you so much for joining me. It was an absolute pleasure to bring you through the castle with. And yeah, it was really great. Thank you for those who send me super chats. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll probably do this again with you live so you can come see some more stuff with me. Now I'm like losing my fear of doing live streams. So anyway, that's it. I want to say thank you. I hope you all have a great day. I pray that God will bless you and that you'll be able to do the things that, you know, will make you feel happy and alive as well. And thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.